Okay, here's my thoughts on Disclosure Day. I have zero authority to give an opinion on making a movie. I've never made a movie. I like to watch movies. Yeah, my opinion doesn't matter at all, but here's my review. The pros. It was kind of fun. It was kind of some fun chase scenes. Emily Blunt is an amazing actor. She plays super well. She owns all of her role, I would say, for the most part. Spoiler warning, the rest of the video spoilers. I've been thinking about it a lot because I'm just stuck on dissecting storytelling a little bit lately and trying to understand, like, why do some movies that I watch hit me so hard and others don't? The easy answers are characters and story and weight and emotions, sure. But when you go watch a movie, like, what actually think about it and whatnot. So coming out of the movie, the more I've thought about it, the more it bothers me on like all fronts. The pros, Emily Blunt was good. Most of the acting was good. Like, I don't feel like any of the acting was really bad. I feel like the scenes were actually directed well. Like, the scene that we were in was directed well. They felt good. There was good camera work, fun lighting. It's very over the top. Anamorphic flares all over the place. Insane backlight. Over the top dreamy, which played well at a few moments where it felt like Spielberg dreamy atmosphere, like the Spielberg magic and wonder. And then at other times when it was like an epic chase scene, it was like, okay, sick. We had an epic chase scene, some really fun camera moves, good choreography with some of the chases, except for the fact that all these squads that are deployed are so bad that they never once avoided a chase realistically. Every time they avoided a chase, it was like the guys just gave up. Like, what are we not going to check the back window of a motel? And the car drove off the cliff. Oh, shoot, we better not look 5 feet away from us. I don't know what led them to, like, block that the way they did. Like, the blocking just didn't make sense. Like, you got to give some more separation between the people running and the guys trying to catch them than one rock. Like, they could have heard their footsteps. So you don't give me a big wide like that. At least shoot it tight and make it a little more ambiguous how far away our protagonist is from the bad guys. Like, you got to find a way to block that differently if you're gonna not have a better spatial setup for that scene. And same with when our main dude is running. I don't remember anyone's names. Our main dude is running along the fence and he's gonna get in the car and drive away. The sound mix was so off for that. Like, you gotta lower bro's footsteps. Like, what are we talking about? His footsteps are hella loud during this scene and everything else is quiet. I don't know how much score was happening at the time, but I looked over at Lucas and I was like, holy crap. Why did they mix his movements so loud? Like, it didn't play with the scene. So, again, I've no authority to say any of this, but I'm just doing it for the sake of the exercise of processing it. So that was a couple like just fundamental things with those chase scenes that I didn't love. Other than that, the chase scenes are fun. It was fun to watch. The train scene was fun. The car scenes were fun. Okay, plot issues that I have with the whole thing. It makes sense that Spielberg wants to direct a movie that's like more present day, although I think is a little outdated with the news and stuff, but a little more present day. We're kind of showing off everything that we know as Americans about aliens and the type of clips that we get passed around on the internet, the type of imagery of aliens. Like, that was all on purpose to be like it is in America right now. It obviously is, otherwise he wouldn't make the aliens to be the exact type of humanoid alien that we always see in the images, whether they're fake or real. So that was all on purpose. I get that. That's awesome. Great. I like the premise a lot of we need to get this information out. I think it maybe feels a little dated that they need to get it to a news platform. I think if you would have set this 20 years ago, that would have made more sense. Fine, whatever. Don't need to get hung up on it. The first thing that fell off to me, he sets down the computer to show the girlfriend these clips that were revealed to him. And I don't know if I just don't have a soul or what, but the bro just like pushed our boy Alien in the head. It wasn't even that graphic. So this clip that he's kind of using as the heart tug of like, people deserve to know, this is unfair, and now we're treating them bad, and she starts bawling. Off the bat, that just didn't hit for me. So I'm like, okay, I know what I'm supposed to feel right now. Sure, I'll be on board as a viewer. Sure, like that, it felt off right away. So that was kind of the start of when I was like a little unsure of where things were gonna go, but I'm still on board. I'm still rolling with it. Whatever. Now, as things start to play out, there are so many world-building nods to the depth of this species and what the heck is this thing and why the heck is Emily Blunt being able to talk to everyone and they see her, the communication, the nods at how complex and spiritual or whatnot these beings are, that list is long, and they're shown to us in a way where they're telling me to have some weight behind it. Like, this is gonna matter. Oh my gosh, she's been revealed all this stuff. And oh my gosh, he knows how to do math and read math. And oh, he heard what Emily was saying, but no one else did. All of these beats. And like, I get it that the point of the movie, it wasn't about those things. It was about disclosing that the aliens exist. But why put so much effort and energy into all of these little world building nods that actually carry no weight to the story? Like, I guess the main one that carries some weight is the empathy piece of she connects with people on empathy. She's able to see them, see who they are, their depth. And like, I love where that's going because I love people. I love the human experience. I love how our hearts work and what we struggle with and like our ups and our downs, our wins, our losses, our heartaches. Like, I love all of that, exploring who we are as people. That's what makes a film good. But it landed so hollow that like her being able to do that just ended up being a free pass to navigate the chase movie. So it's like our movie actually functions way more like a chase movie than it does a revealing aliens and who they are movie, which is fine. But then don't make the chase movie have just a massive piece to the world building that you as an audience are interested in. Don't turn that massive world building chess piece just into a MacGuffin that allows her to just escape scot-free from everything. Like, there was like no weight to anything. And on the flip side, the bad guy, his people actually doing the chase can't do anything. They suck. And then him, this material that starts the movie that's supposed to have all this power, that material, we never get any inkling to like what that has to do with these aliens and the empathy. It just ends up turning into like a magic wand that we can do whatever we want with. And the bad guy uses it just to talk to our characters. So that all it is just a reason for him to engage in the story without actually being in the room with them. There's so many cool things you could explore with that, but it just ended up feeling like a free pass for him to talk. And then once the good guys get it, now it just turns into a free pass for them to disappear and escape again. And oh, the power's out, but now I got the magic wand. What's the point of this freaking wand? It doesn't make any sense. Editor Spencer here. Also, the Domingos character, who the heck is he? What? He just knows everything. He's got a whole plan. Just How many MacGuffins are in this movie? My goodness. And then, one thing I was like getting really excited about is how they were tying in the religion piece. Like, oh, like if you believe in God, what does that mean for how you believe in these aliens, or if there can be, or if you found them, would you disclose it? That was setting up a really fun, like, moral dilemma that it felt like he was giving respect to. Like, he wasn't playing with it in a disrespectful way to faith. Like, I think he was actually giving it good weight. But then it didn't really go anywhere other than her saying, well, the Bible says on earth, so could be. It was like, that didn't land anywhere other than her choosing to be okay with disclosing it. The whole thing at the end is, now we have this alien, and all that happens is the alien says, okay, listen, and she's about to disclose it. Which, again, I get it. The point, it's a chase movie. We want to, the finish line is disclosing the information. But everything just felt so hollow because we got MacGuffins all over the place, all these world building puts, and then, not to mention, the fact that we have all this animal juju, which could be so cool, and, like, there were hints of it feeling like Close Encounters of the Third Kind, or in E.T., where it was like, oh, it's mystical, it's wondrous, but then it didn't mean anything. Like, it didn't mean anything. So, like, what's the point? All the animals ended up being was, oh, they disguise themselves as animals, so it's easier to digest. So they went all through all the work to disguise as animals, to abduct the boy and the girl, so that they had these powers, so that in however many years later, they could help disclose. Like, it doesn't track. Like, it just doesn't track. I don't know. There's probably someone who could lay this out better than me. I'm just expressing for the sake of saying what I'm thinking, for fun of it. If 10 of you out there watch this and get this far, say E.T.'s my homie in the comments. Tell me what you thought. I don't know. I don't do movie reviews, but I just wanted to, express my thoughts because I like diving into the story of it. And I was kind of fired up because I went to this movie and it was going to be sick. And I do think the trailer doesn't help the expectation. I'm pretty good at watching a trailer, getting hyped on a movie, and still being able to go in and throw the trailer away out of my brain. Sure, I might remember things and whatever, but I can still digest the story well, whether I got hyped on the trailer or not. I think I'm pretty good at that. I'll own that. So, I don't know why this is the first movie review I'm doing. Maybe I'll do another one, maybe I won't. But yeah, in 10 years I can look back and this is more to archive where my growth as someone who digests stories is at this point in time. So I can look back in 10 years and say, dang, look at how well I've grown with how I digest storytelling, how I think about storytelling, how I think about the human experience, what stuck out to me from a movie. And I feel like we could get into more of the faith things and whatnot, but I'll leave it there. It feels like a good point, and maybe we'll do another one.